the excitement. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. That is such a nice welcome. Thank you. One more time for all the comics you've seen tonight. Make it loud for them. Yes, we're here. A lot of excitement. This is the most amount of TV screens I've ever performed in front of. I love it. There's 9 of them back there, just in case you forget where you are. You just read that, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm here. It's so nice. I love performing at malls, and this is one of the biggest ones. It's one of the biggest ones you can go to. I don't know if you guys know it. Malls are dying everywhere else. And this is one of the rare places it's not, and it's because we need all of them to be like this. All right, we need all of them huge, and we need everything in there. We need to go trap some wildlife, put it in the middle. You know, that's. I walked through today. I got a coffee, and I'm like, is that a sea lion? And there's just a sea lion taking pictures with children. They're like, get up here, or we'll kill you. And I'm like, that's the kind of mall I want to be at, all right? I want a mall where you have options. You have options to bring your family and never see them again. You guys want to go swimming? Great. Dad wants to shoot a gun and Mom's got a gambling problem. We'll meet at noon. I don't want to see you before noon. What a wonderful mall. I loved it. I love just walking around. My day starts well. Like, I'll be honest with you, I have not been to this club twice. I have not seen Edmonton, all right? I land at the airport, I get in an Uber, and I'm like, I'm not leaving. And for all I know, your air is toxic. I have no idea. I have no idea if I can handle your altitude or whatever. I don't know what's going on out there. Haven't been out there. I'm in the walls of this mall. I'm like a movie from the 90s, just a sad man wandering the mall. It's weird. I'm staying at the Fantasyland Hotel, and I'm pretty sure I'm the only guy staying there by himself. Everyone there is pretty familyed up. Everyone's got a wife and kids, lots of kids. Everyone that's had at least 4 kids is staying there with me. And I definitely get some looks in the elevator as I go down. They're just like, where's his family? And I'm like, it's just a man by himself with a camera over his shoulder. Because I film my sets, but they're looking at me going, I don't trust that man with that camera. But no, it's such a fun place to start your day. I started with I have a coffee next to the pirate ship. That's what I do. I enjoy a nice little coffee with a croissant while I look at a pirate ship. It's wonderful. I walked around today. They had some tours. They had a Chinese festival going on, and then they had a modeling contest. You could become a model today if you were feeling like it. If you're like, hey, I need some new jeans, and they're like, models? Get me in there. And you could just prance around. You could become the next top model at the mall. I love malls. Ow. It just feels good because they're dying. And all my stuff on my phone is nostalgia. They show home footage. You ever stay up late on YouTube and some weird channel comes up like, I have camcorder footage of a mall from 1992. And then you watch that, you just nodded. Hey, you've seen this, right? That's a very sad moment when you click play on that, all right? Definitely when you click play on that video, there is no one next to you in bed at that moment. I've done that at hotel rooms when I'm by myself and I'm like, this is time for this. And I'll watch, but that's what I got to experience today. It was wonderful. You guys have a wave pool? That was so cool. Brought back memories. That's where I first didn't trust my stepfather. He almost let me drown in a wave pool. Not here. This was in Pittsburgh many years ago. I was 4 years old. And I was in an inner tube, and my stepdad, it was like one of our first outings, and he's like, don't worry, I got you. And I'm like, I trust you. And, I was so small that I didn't have enough ass to, fit in to the inner tube, you know what I mean? I was just desperately holding on. I didn't have enough meat and so I was just holding on. And the bell rang, and here came the waves. And my stepdad turned around with the first wave. I just slipped through the middle of it. And I was 4, so I was probably only underwater for a second, but it felt like 5 minutes to me, all right? And I came out, and my stepdad looked at me, he was like, you all right? And I'm like, I knew you didn't love me. That's when I learned not to trust at 4 years old. You guys are so nice. I could tell what your upbringing was and that it was good. Based on that sentence, oh my God, that poor man working at the mall learned not to trust at the age of 4. That's why I like coming to Canada. You guys live up to the stereotype. You're nice. You're nice. I don't take that as a negative stereotype, especially in today's world. I don't know if you pay attention to what's going on in the world. Being nice is the best thing you could be called right now. That's the best. That's the best. And to be fair, the bar has never been lower. I will say that, but you guys are exceeding expectations. In human history, the bar has never been lower to be a decent person. It's like, what? Someone fell and you didn't try to steal his shoes? Who's this guy, Mother Teresa? Oh my God. Did you see that? He didn't assault that flight attendant. Even though they ran out of peanuts. He should have been assaulting that flight attendant. They should have counted the peanuts from before the flight. Man, the bar has never been lower to be a decent person, but you guys are crushing it. Everyone's nice. No questions are asked. Even your customs people are nice. I landed at the airport yesterday and came through, and they're like, "What are you doing here?" Because it says you got to fill out your paperwork, and I said, "I'm here for work." So they're like, "What are you doing here for 2 days for work?" And I'm like, "I'm a comedian." And they're like, "Where?" And I'm like, "The big mall." And he just goes, "Have fun." And he let me through. And I'm like, man, that's what I'm talking about, dude. In the States, there'd be so many questions, you know? Oh, is there... Let me look at your website. I think you guys put your nice customs agents at the airport. Because you guys, one time I had a rude Canadian customs agent. But it was when I drove across the border into Vancouver. A buddy of mine drove me across. And right before we got there, he was like, right as we pulled up, my buddy's like, "Hey, don't say you're here for stand-up. Just say you're visiting me." And I was like, "Oh, why?" He's like, no time. And I didn't know we were doing anything under, you know what I mean? And then we went in, and the guy's like, what are you coming into the country for?" "I'm just seeing my friend." And they're like, "Who's your friend?" I'm like, "Him." And they're like, "Where'd you guys meet?" And he was a comedian. I met him while I was working in Las Vegas. So I was like, Las Vegas? And he's like, "Where do you live?" And I'm like, "San Diego." "So you were in Las Vegas and you met this man?" And I go, "Yeah." And we became friends. And he's like, "Now you've come up here to see him?" And I was like, "Yes, I've come up here." And I flew into Seattle and he picked me up and he's driving me across the border. And he's like, "Well, where are you going to stay?" I'm like, "At his home." And he's like, "Where are you gonna sleep?" And I was like, "Listen, man, I'm not gay, all right?" Like, he was trying to ask 16 different ways if I was having sex with my friend Ed. And I'm like, "Listen, I'm doing comedy in a bowling alley in Kamloops, and I don't want to pay the taxes, all right? That's what we're doing here. I'm doing comedy at Six Pin Bowling at a bar in Kamloops. Please let me through. There is barely a profit margin in this. I don't have time to cut the government in, all right?" That was my first time. That was great. That one went well. Yeah, but I love coming up here. I don't know if you guys have kept up with the news, but things aren't going well where I live. I don't know. You probably don't bother. You have your own stuff going on up here. I don't know. I feel ignorant, but Americans, we just care. We're very narcissistic. We only watch our own news. Every once in a while, there's a typhoon in Italy, and you're like, "Type what? Whatever." And then we go. We're very self-involved. We're horrible people. So I don't know. The last Canadian news I got was that the truckers stopped. That was the big protest. They're like, "The truckers have lost their minds." I'm like, "Oh my God, are they murdering people?" No, they put it in park. That's like, in my country, it would be the truckers have murdered everybody. And half the country is like, no, they were trying to kill the truckers, and the truckers are just defending themselves. That would be the story.
I did spend a lot of the pandemic working on myself. I think a lot of people did that. I don't know if you guys can tell I'm trying to stand up straight. I started working on my posture. because I got an ad on Instagram that was asking me if I was slouching too much. I was just scrolling. They're like, are you slouching right now? And I looked in the mirror, and sure enough, I'm like this. And I'm like, how closely are you watching me? But what they were trying to do is sell me these rubber bands that go around your shoulders, and they make you, you know, stand like a guy that you hate. You know these dudes that just come into a room all shoulders and Adam's apple everywhere they go? No one likes that guy. His name's usually Trevor or something. You know the guy. He runs a CrossFit gym. I don't know if this is hitting too close for anybody. Just come on. So I almost bought these rubber bands and make you stand like a Trevor. But I didn't, because I'm like, I have mental strength. I can just remind myself to stand up straight. So that's what I've been doing. I've just been standing up straight. And you know what I learned? Standing up straight hurts my back. Like right now, this is very uncomfortable. Right where all the bones meet, pain. You know what feels good? This right here. This right here has never hurt me once. Never once have I been like this going, ooh, we gotta straighten out. I think this is where we're supposed to be. You know who I think had it right? That dude in the middle of the evolutionary chart. You know what I'm talking about? The cavemen. On one end, there'd be a guy crawling, and at the other end, a Trevor just walking all upright. But if you look in the middle, there's just a guy with like a healthy slouch. I think that's where we're supposed to be. In fact, if you see a guy with this slouch, this is a good guy right here, all right? Befriend this guy. This guy will pick you up from the airport, okay? He'll be early. He'll have Starbucks ready. This is a good guy. This dude, he will try to date your girlfriend when you're gone on that trip. Not a great guy. I think I'm just gonna accept my curved spine, because I'm body positive. I love the body positivity movement. I'm not gonna live up to Instagram standards of spinal cords. Mine has a bit of a hitch in it, and I'm gonna love it. I love the body positivity movement. If you guys don't know what the body positivity movement is, that's where your body kind of sucks, but you love it anyway. What a great movement. Why would you hate your body? You love it. That's the one you got. You're like, yeah, but that guy's got a better one. Yeah, well, that guy sucks. You got what you got. You might as well love it. I wish body positivity was around sooner. I could have used it when I was a chubby kid growing up wearing a t-shirt in the pool. I could have used it then. I could have used body positivity then. I thought I looked slim, and you know I didn't. That was the chubbiest I ever looked. I would just come out, the shirt would be hugging my voluptuous curves. Not anymore, I'm body positive. I was at the beach last week, I took my shirt off. I don't care if my nipples don't match. I'm out there. Body positivity. My only knock on the body positivity movement, and I think it will evolve over time, but I hope one day body positivity can move north to include the face. I don't know if you guys have noticed, body positivity seems to cut off right around here. Right around here. Here down, you gotta love your body. That's your body. From here up, oh yeah, you gotta fix that. And you're like, why? It's connected. You're like, no, it isn't. Don't mess with your face, you guys. Your face is beautiful. That's your face. Two people came together, they had an intimate moment, and this is the receipt. I feel like more people should cheer at that, but everyone's always like, yeah, but my parents are pretty ugly. If I want to smooth out some of these dents and divots, I will. I don't know, man. Life was good before the pandemic for me, anyway. 2019 was a great year. 2019 was the first year I started to feel like an adult. In 2019, I was 32, and I was like, this time, you know? I was feeling like an adult. I bought a couch that year. It was a big year for me. I'm not saying I never owned a couch before. I'm just saying I never paid for one before, all right? It's my first time purchasing a couch. It was a big year. I also paid taxes that year. Never did that before. First timer. And I'm not trying to say I was a tax cheat. I always filed my taxes like a responsible citizen, but all the other years, the government was like, whoa, looks like you need this. In fact, here's a little extra. We're worried about you, you know? 2019 was the first year they asked me for money, and just like that, I'm now a Republican. That's how that works. First 31 years, bleeding heart liberal. We gotta help everybody. Until they asked me for money, and I'm like, well, you guys gotta pick yourselves up by your bootstraps. can't be pulling the wagon for everybody. That's my favorite joke because it's for everybody. That's a bipartisan tax joke right there. Everyone can enjoy it. One side's like, oh, that's cute, he's being ironic. And the other side's like, he's seeing the light. Gets how it works now.